Martin Luther, the great reformer, once commented that faith is a matter of personal pronouns. In other words, it's one thing to say the Lord is a shepherd, and it's quite another thing to say the Lord is my shepherd. Well, hello once again, and welcome to another Heart to Heart Talk. I'm John Kuert, pastor at Alpha Assembly, and it's great to be able to share this little thought with you today. I hope that it is a blessing to you and uplifts you, and thanks for joining me. Well, the image of a shepherd has provided us with many positive thoughts. Just the word itself carries with it thoughts of tenderness and security and provision for those who are being shepherded. Whether one is a Christian or not, the 23rd Psalm has been a source of comfort for so many people over the ages. During the dark times of trouble, pain, calamity, and heartache. This is one of the reasons this psalm was written, I believe. In a very dark time in David's life, he indeed was reminding himself that God was still with him. Just as he had been a shepherd and knew how to tend his sheep and protect his sheep, God was with David and knew how to protect him. He was living in exile and running for his life from his own son, Absalom, who wanted to kill him and take his throne. Well, we too can take comfort once again in reminding ourselves of God's great care for us. It's an incredible joy for us to know that if God is with us in the shadows of death, that he will be with us in the shade of adversity. The psalmist is quick to point out that God leads, restores, and guides us with his rod and his staff. The rod was much like a small baseball bat, is what the shepherds used as a weapon to ward off criminals or wild animals and that would pose a threat to the sheep. The staff, much like a long broom handle with a hook on the end, was used to catch or grab hold of the sheep to stop them when they were nearing danger or heading in the wrong direction, like walking over a cliff. And this imagery of the shepherd, written by David, was to show us God's constant vigilance, his personal presence, and his personal involvement in the lives of those who are his sheep. One of the greatest blessings of the 23rd Psalm is knowing that we will never find ourselves in a situation where the Lord is not aware of our troubles or our difficulties. In Hebrews 13:5, we are assured by God's own promise that I will never fail you, I will never forsake you. This is why we can say with confidence in verse 6, the Lord is my helper. So I will not be afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? And you know what? These are days of uncertainty as we live with the threat of terrorism and even here such destruction and rampant violence in our country like never before, and war that very could involve nuclear destruction, mass destruction. If you're feeling a sense of fear, just get more closely connected to God, like David. And you too will be able to say with confidence, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. The Lord is my shepherd. Well, God bless you today. Thank you for joining me once again for another Heart to Heart Talk. And this message, I think, resonates with all of us especially. We all have personal problems, but we have national problems, and we have family problems that are larger than us. So just keep in mind, keep focused that God is with us and that God goes before us and He's over us, He's behind us, He's underneath us, He's all around us, and He will bring us through to blessing and victory. Well, again, thanks for joining me for another Heart to Heart Talk, and I would just encourage you to stop by our church this Sunday, especially October 23rd. It's Homecoming and Friend Day. I hope that some of you that may have come in the past will stop by once again to see what's happening at Alpha Assembly there at 499 Greenville Pike in Clarion, Pennsylvania. And it's also Friend Day, so bring a friend. Those of you who watch this little heart-to-heart talk regularly, please come, be there, and Lord willing, we will see you and we'll be together. God bless. Have a great day. Bye-bye.